So we are reviewing for our quadratic. When I answer ones of these, I can answer very easily. Like letter D. Is this thing going to be up or down?
Down.
Down.
It's supposed to be down, but I can't do it.
We'll get it there. Now, if it's down, will my vertex be a maximum or a minimum? It will be a max. The other thing that I can get easily is my y-intercept. If I plug in 0 for x, what comes out for y? -6.
I got that too.
Okay, so those are three very easy things to get. If I go back, the vertex, I'm going to want to find that. So the vertex, I can't get that yet. I can't get that until I have the graph. Oh, yeah, no, you're right. The domain we can do. X is equal to all reals, right? I meant the range. Range we can't do.
I got that too.
Is that like a T and an R?
No, it's a capital R with 2 lines. Okay, range I can't get till I'm done with my graph, but let's see. I can find the vertex. How do you find vertex? Negative b over 2a. Hooray! So that'll be a -5 over -2 gets me a positive 2.5. Now it's going to be a 2.5 comma something. How do I find the something? You take 2.5 and you plug it back in. I hope that you can plug it in properly.
I hope so too.
If you're going to do it on the calculator, right, it's going to look like this. Negative 2.5 squared. Notice I did not put parentheses because I'm not squaring the number negative 2.5. I'm squaring 2.5 and then I'm taking its off. That's how I would type that in. And then what do I need to do? Plus 5 times 2.5 minus 6. 0.25 is what comes out. So there is my vertex. So now I have a bunch of other answers. My vertex is at 2.5, yeah.
What I got to start. Oh my god.
Because if you do -2.5 squared.
No, because remember what this means. This means take the number, square it, and then take its opposite. So that's always going to be a negative, and then we go from there. Okay, now that I have my vertex, I also have my axis of symmetry. What's that? X equals 0.5. You don't write x equals. I can't give you points for it. So if you just write 2.5 on that line, I can't really help you much. All right? The other thing that I need is the x-intercepts. Okay? Once I have those, I'm really going to have everything that I need to graph, more or less. I may have to plug in one of the points, go from there. So the x-intercepts. To find those, I replace y with 0. Now, a lot of you try to factor this as it is. You can't factor this with it being -1. But I can divide both sides by -1 to turn everything positive by 1. That I can do. So let's divide both sides by -1. So now I'm here. This I can factor. A positive 1 and I'm good to go. What are factors of positive 6 that add up to be -5?
1, 6.
No. -2 and -3.
Negative 1, 6.
Yeah, that would multiply to be a -6, though. To be a positive 6. That is the most common mistake in this particular one. People always do the 6 and the 1. Sides, right? If it's positive and it has to, so those are the two. This thing is across the x-axis where? Positive 2 and a positive. So you could write it on the answer line just like that. This one, squiggly brackets. Squiggly. You can't use smooth because that means something else. Squiggly means here's a list of all my answers. Here's all the places we cross the x-axis. Order doesn't matter, you're just listing them. This is not an ordered pair. Ordered pair. This is just a list. So you have to. Okay, now I have more than enough to make a graph. I would start with a vertex. So 2.5 a negative, yeah, just there. Okay. You know it's crossing the x-axis. Oh, yep, it is. Just kidding around, just kidding around. Sure, yeah. I'm Wicked Witch. I just have to squint. You can. Guys, you can have everything that you need down here. It's crossing the x-axis at 2 and 3. Yes, y, -6. And you can buy one. Just be careful. Right, your axis of symmetry would run right through there. So you can buy one, get one free if you like. You can get these nice smooth curve. If you want to plug in more numbers, you can. How did I, what? Oh, because I had this. It's half, so like it's not bad, you know what I mean? So there it is. Can't leave that blank. But now that we have a picture of our graph, the range will be pretty easy to find. The y value I get. What is that y value right there? And you have your vertex. So y is going to be what? Greater than or 2.5. So when you have your vertex, the other information, it gives you the axis of symmetry, right? So it'll also give you the range for your range. You'll just have to look at your graph if it's greater than all. Oh, it just, that's 2.5, and that's just, it's a 2.5. They could be completely different, yeah. Sure.